oh, reading the recipe, and it's like, oh, if you're in this kind of rice cooker, just press the cook button. Or if you're in this kind of rice cooker, just push the cake button. So yeah, like those fancy dancy $300 rice cookers come with a cake button. I'm in for that. Your reward microwave 80s had a magnetic card reader and allegedly a computer that read the recipe. Ooh! Small fire of too much oil. Yeah. Oh, I know. It's funny. A friend of ours is doing a awards show, and he's like, and it's a fun awards show. And he's like, what are some topics? And I'm like, best achievement in not burning your house down while doing a food stream. Yes, Julia. Let them cook cake. 100%. Yes, Julia, you can do cake in a rice cooker. Underground Rescue actually proved that to us. I'm just going to check those beans. A couple weeks ago, he made a really delicious looking chocolate cake. All right. Those have dried out nicely. They've already started to burst. I don't want to go any longer on those. We're going to let those cool. And I'm happy with those. So since they've burst, that means that the moisture inside caused steam. So that's going to come out. So that's going to end up not in our burgers, which is what we're trying to avoid. You make small cupcakes and coffee cups. Yes, yes. I've seen many microwave sponge recipes. I know that it's actually on competition shows. You see that a lot when they're doing decorative things, like sponges for making crumbles around the sides. So very dangerous skill. Yes. Oh no. It's one that I try not to perfect, just because I know that I'd literally be making chocolate cake 3 times a day. For sure. For sure. It's guaranteed. Yeah, no, it's crazy. And I think because he was using a smaller rice cooker, if he'd had a bigger one, or a regular sized one, the recipe he used the full amount of the recipe. If he used half of it, it would have turned out better. Because the middle of it was great, but the bottom of it got a little burnt because it was, they needed to restart the rice cooker over and over again to get the middle cooked, and the top didn't quite cook. So it's going to be a work in progress. I know he's planning on trying it again in the next couple weeks or so, and just do half quantities, and hopefully that should result in a much better outcome. It was still tasty, but yeah, S-tier content, exactly. S-tier content. If you don't want butter and salt, pop in popcorn microwave. Yes, I've heard that. I've heard that. I have not tried that, but I have heard that. No, wait. I feel like, you know what? I think I have done that. Pizza in a rice. Yes, and Julia Underground's also done pizza in a rice cooker. We took a half recipe of dough, and yeah, it actually worked out beautifully. It was impressive. It was really impressive. It's amazing. I was laughing with Elizabeth yesterday that was basically what every college student should be given when they leave home to go and live in the dorms, is a rice cooker. And I'm like, it should be on everybody's registry list now for everything. It's literally like the multi-purpose tool. All right, so our sweet potato is hanging out here. I'm going to grab some tongs to give it a flip onto the other side. We're going to get, this is a big guy, so we're going to give it another 5 minutes. And while that's doing its thing, we're going to get back to the black bean ones.
Service announcement. Bonsai Merlin is Fijian.
I forgot to ask dinner with Mom. How was your stream? I hope it went well. If you're still around, I know cleanup afterwards is always fun, but I'd love to hear what you made today. PSA. Hey, I turned the potato. We're good. And I did the one thing you always have to do with tongs. Make sure they work. That's about as good as it gets with me, though. I'm not particularly well